One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That giant leap 52 years ago today didn't take us the distances we might have imagined back then. Since the Apollo program, manned spaceflight has stayed pretty much close to home.
Release, release, release right now.
The Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin missions barely reached the doorstep of space. In fact, their flights just a few minutes shorter in duration than what Alan Shepard achieved in the first human American spaceflight in 1961. But then, as now, it showed what was possible, piquing our imaginations, and in this case, opening a door to a world that was for so long the domain of countries, not people. For now, price alone will keep it an exclusive club. But for how much longer? The forces of competition are not necessarily bound to the forces of gravity. A race among billionaires could very well put the rest of us in space in this lifetime. Today's launch was not a giant leap, but one of the small critical steps that for decades have kept us holding our breaths with every space launch.
2, 1.
And now, for the first time, wondering when it will be our turn. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.